Hey everybody, this is TJR. The second set of advanced tracks for the upcoming White Album 50th Anniversary Remix have just been made available on streaming services today. The last time it was for the track Back in the USSR, and this time it's While My Guitar Gently Weeps, the George Harrison classic. We get to hear three different versions of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. First, we get the 2018 remix by Giles Martin. Then we get the acoustic version. And then we also get the Escher demo version. I'm going to give my reaction to the 2018 remix in just a moment. But first, I thought I would start by discussing the acoustic version. Now, when I first heard this, I thought that it was taken from the Cirque du Soleil show soundtrack Love. But then after comparing the two back to back, I realized that the guitar strumming pattern is completely different. This new acoustic version features a strum style at the opening versus a more fingerpick style used on the Love version, which incidentally was taken from the Anthology 3 version. The Love version would then embellish that with some additional string instruments as well. This acoustic version features both an off-the-cuff interruption from George Harrison, something about a microphone, and also some organ accompaniment. There's no info at this point as to who is accompanying George Harrison on the organ as far as I could find. This version also has a slightly alternate take on the I Look from the Wings of the Play You Are Staging lyrics that was used in the Love and the Anthology versions. Next is the Escher demo of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And I want to take a moment and just thank those who corrected me on my pronunciation. When I commented on Back in the USSR in my last video, I mispronounced it as Escher. One YouTube commenter stated that pronouncing it Escher is an easy mistake to make if you happen to have never heard it pronounced before, and this just happened to be the truth in my case. I always appreciate it when viewers are constructive in helping me pronounce something that I may have mispronounced. Of course, there are the few YouTube viewers who feel the need to be condescending a-holes about it. And for those individuals, my dog has created a very special little treat for you that I will be sending to you in the mail. Getting back to the Escher demo, this track features a faster tempo than we're used to with this song, and it also sounds like George is double-tracking his vocal. The Escher demo also features an alternate version of the second verse lyrics that I personally had not heard before. Of course, I've never heard these demos before. I'm sure if you're a bootleg collector, this is nothing new to you. And there is an alternate variation of the third verse lyrics heard in both the Love and Anthology 3 versions. I realize that some people don't care for these raw demo, early work in progress tracks. I realize that some people just want to hear the completed, finished final product. But for me, these type of tracks are a real treat. Great songs just don't pop out fully formed. There's always a process of decisions that occurs from early demo to final product. And getting to hear these, to me, gives me tremendous insight on the evolution of how these songs evolved to the versions that we are used to hearing. Hearing these early rough takes of While My Guitar Gently Weeps are like taking a little peek into hidden history. It's as if I got to travel back in time and the artists themselves came to me and said, hey, here's something I'm still working on. Let me let you hear this. Tell me what you think. So now let's talk about the remix. Of course, I did an A and B back-to-back comparison between this new remix and the 2009 remaster. Now, since the remix is only available for streaming at this time, it would be completely unfair to use a CD or vinyl version for the comparison. The only fair way to do a comparison at this point is to compare it to a stream of the 2009 remaster. Personally, I was hoping to do my comparison on Tidal since I feel Tidal offers better audio quality than Spotify. Surprisingly, I couldn't find it on Tidal this morning as I began to listen to it. I'm sure it's going to be there soon, but at this point it wasn't there, so I used Spotify. So here are my first impressions. First of all, the 2018 remix is a little bit louder. This is neither good nor bad. The bass feels deeper, and Eric Clapton's rhythm guitar feels a bit more pronounced, and I want to stress the rhythm guitar. His lead guitar was always well featured in the original mix, and it's well featured here. With that said, I will also add that Eric Clapton's lead guitar feels a bit more raw and real in this new remix, as if you're hearing it closer to the original source, namely whatever amplifier he was playing through at the time. Also, a lot of texture tracks that were used in the song's closing are brought out more to the forefront as well. And at least on these early listenings, I feel that doing this has brought out more of the darkness that was always inherent in this song. So far, doing this I don't feel is taking away from the song, I feel like it's enhancing it. Even with streaming as my only source, I am overall very pleased with what I'm hearing in this remix. I mentioned this in my last video, reaction to the advance release of Back in the USSR, but I think it bears repeating here. In an interview, Giles Martin stated that unlike Sgt. Pepper, you don't want to get more hi-fi. That would defeat the purpose of the White Album. So far, I feel that he's found a good balance between staying faithful to the rawness and immediacy of the White Album, but still letting longtime fans hear something new. And I'm looking forward to hearing more in November and in higher quality than streaming will allow. So have you listened to the new remix? What are your thoughts? How do you feel it compares to the 2009 remasters? What do you think of the 2 demo tracks that have been included? Please share your thoughts in the comments. I'm looking forward to reading them. If you like what I do here and you want to see more videos and help me make more videos, please go to my Patreon page. There's a link here in the description. As little as $1 a month will make a huge difference. As always, please click subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please also click the bell notification so you can know when I release new videos. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.